Hello.
Hello, welcome back to Anthony Isa's Work in Progress. I'm Anthony.
I'm Isa.
Yes,
I'm back here.
yes. I see Isa has my son on top of her head. Yes, that is Stormy. Say hi, Stormy. So, I am back from from spring break, but also Atlantic City from the MAAC tournament.
I was not there, so
Yes, well, yeah.
I was home.
Also, Isa was supposed to film for me, but there was no one in the room.
No, yeah, no one was in the room, so it
I know
wasn't just me.
Oliver texted me that James was going to be here.
I didn't. Well, no one showed up, but it's okay.
Yeah.
So we're back.
Yeah, so
I would have done it honestly for 30 minutes, so it's okay.
I know Isa missed me. Right?
Let's go with that.
What?
Anyways, back to our segment. We're going to be talking about the MAAC tournament today. We're talking about specifically esports. If you already have seen our Instagram, especially MAAC Esports Instagram, you guys can go follow us on
Yes,
there.
please follow.
You will see that the fact that our League of Legends team won, which I'm very, very proud of the members
They
of the
avenged
League
us.
of Legends. They avenged practically everybody else who
Yep.
lost. So
Okay, well, first, so we got an early spring breaks. Now, so we left on Wednesday
yeah,
at 2:00, and we were excused from class. Specifically
Yeah.
for games.
you guys were excused for the rest of the week,
Yes.
basically.
So
Ironically, I got the email.
Yes.
So funny story. One of the esports members had to send like they have like the little message from like the esports team saying, hey, listen, these are the list of students who are like who can't come, and these students in particular, like it had a list of all like the esports team who was like leaving. So it was the students and the athletes obviously job to like send it to the professor. I woke up that morning to an email saying, like, with just straight up the email, just like the picture, like missing class, and I looked at it and I was just like, huh?
So
I didn't understand. I click it, I look, and I'm like, wait a minute, I recognize half the players on this team. I didn't read like the first line. It just said like esports. I was like, huh? Scroll up a bit and I'm seeing names, and then I go and I actually read the emails like, hey, yeah, these students are
my
excused from
last name
class.
was actually spelled wrong in the email.
Yeah, it was. I realized. I was like, that's not how we spell your last name. But I was just
So
like,
so we left Wednesday at 2:00. It was we went on a nice bus. It was probably a 3 or 4 hour drive. Also, IUTV, shout out to them. Gave me permission to bring a camera and tripod to record the event, and Cameron was helping me doing that demos because my stutter would not allow me to do that. But
yeah.
but so it was a 3 or 4 hour bus drive. First, it was fun. We're playing music. We're playing music. Then we were singing.
I heard that you guys were playing Ice Spice. Someone told me that you guys played Ice Spice like twice.
Unfortunately, someone was.
Like, damn.
And I was posting on the esports Instagram nonstop. On the also funny is, so when we left the school entrance, I forget who, someone said, "Are we there yet?" Yeah. Also, I knew it was gonna be a long drive, so
Yeah, 'cause it's-
I brought a burger. I brought burger and fries from La Penta with me because I knew I was being hungry.
Yeah, because it's from at least New Rochelle to Atlantic City. They weren't going to like Atlantic City, Georgia. They went to New Jersey.
It was a far drive.
It is a far drive, and you guys were going during traffic. That's the
Yes.
thing. I don't know why y'all decided to leave at 2:00.
Well, the thing is, we can't. So, I think the rule is that no, we still have to. If everyone has morning classes, you can't miss that. Afternoon classes you're excused from. So and plus, we left. Also, the pep band, they left at 6:45 in the morning.
Yeah, no, not even. No, it wasn't
for Ryan.
6:45.
I felt bad for Ryan.
It wasn't 6:45. It was changed from 6:45 to like 7:30 around that time, because I remember one of my friends they posted about, they're like, I got the time wrong and now I have to wait here and I'm tired, and then it's a 3 to 4 hour drive, especially it's early in the morning and people from like Nueva Jersey are coming to Nueva York, and vice versa. So going past the bridge is a lot of work, because if I remember correctly, you guys got to go past the George Washington, right?
Yeah.
That's in Manhattan. Let me tell you, from somebody both my parents work in Manhattan, right? Right. And my mom actually works very close to the George Washington Bridge. Oh my god. Trying to get to her job at 7 in the morning is literal hellfire. Cause there's lots of traffic. There's like it's 7 in the morning too. You would suspect maybe no that traffic don't die down. It's Manhattan. And then going into New Jersey, that's gonna take a while because you guys were going, I think, more into the city, right?
Also, before we continue, I was gonna say, we were gonna have the dance team as guests, but some couldn't make it. So, but I still want to give a shout out to them. But
Yeah, shout out to
yeah,
the dance team because they did really good. Like
yeah.
I saw some of their I saw on like Instagram their performances because when I went and watched the like men's and women's basketball team, they didn't like show the
Oh yeah,
performances.
I like to see so esports. We weren't just there for our games. We went to the watch men's games. So we were at the Showboat Hotel. Dance, cheer, and pep were at Caesar's Palace.
Okay.
And the men's women's team, they were at a different hotel. I forget which
Yeah.
one, but we but to get to the basketball court, we had to walk on the boardwalk, and it was I forgot how long a walk it was. It was
The boardwalk is really nice.
it's nice, but it was like a 20-minute walk or so.
Listen, and
We
from what I heard also, based off like how many people were going to the games, because I heard that like these tickets are like sold
so
out.
we had so the MAC gave us these badges that allow us
Yeah.
access, or it also it lets security know that we're not strangers. We're Iona students.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, I saw Jordan there for our TV things. Yeah,
Wait, what?
Jordan was there.
Yeah, because he's part of the esports team.
No, IUTV Jordan.
Oh, score?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know he went. I know
I'm a good student.
also for IUTV, if you guys want to go watch Jordan score, he does a marvelous job explaining what happened during the MAC
Fantastic
tournament
job. Fantastic job.
as of recently. So you guys can go to Iona University television on the Instagram. Just as a quick
So
shout
let me
out.
continue. So after the 3 hour drive, we were there. We had to. So we're waiting for our room keys. Then we have to we had to make.
I heard that took a while.
It did. But then no, we made a group meet chat. So then after we went to our rooms. The beds are so nice. The Cameron was like, oh. I'm like, yeah, I know. I felt nice.
I remember I was talking to Jordan and Dan because I was talking to them over the trip, because I did tell Dan like right before you guys went to Atlantic City, I was like, y'all better beat this one team. It was Niagara. They did beat Niagara. And I said that I told them I was going to be watching, and they thought I was joking, and I actually went and I watched it, which it was really great to like watch in general. I think watching it, even if it was on Twitch, I think it was a really cool experience. I do have comments about the commentators, but I'm gonna keep that to myself till a little later.
So after we were done packing, we had to wait to get our badges. Then we went to the game, and so me, Cameron, Savannah, Jared, Eric, and a few others. We went to the basketball game. We sat courtside.
Oh wow, that's really close.
Yes. So and we were able to hear Rupертino yelling. We were on the jumbotron.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then then they played James Carey. And I'm like, we didn't even have to yell out, "We want Carey."
Wait, they actually put Carey in?
Yeah, they did.
Oh wow.
I'm like, I'm like,
no, because I know. I know because
record.
Okay. So for people who don't know, a tradition that we have here at Iona, I think it's now coming to an end because Carrie is a
senior. He's a senior.
He's a senior, so he's leaving this year. Maybe he might go to grad school. We don't know. He might come to grad school here at Iona. So a tradition that we have here is that with the basketball game, once we're winning by as at one point the pep band will just cheer like we want Carrie, because we want Carrie to be put into the game. It's kind of a silly tradition that we do. I'm not going to get into the details as to why we do it, because that's just not my story to tell. But if you want to know, you can always ask pep band members. They do it for a silly reason. They just say it because they want to, for the most part.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We like cheering for Carrie. We love cheering for the men's basketball team and the women's basketball team. With that being said, happy Women's History Month. I'm so sorry to all the women who have been. I'm so sorry to the women's team because y'all's games are never full and they should be full because y'all are
I
that
work the
girls.
games and like yeah.
Yeah, they no, I their games are really good.
Yeah.
I love
Oh yeah,
watching them.
the district are really impressive. But back to Atlantic City. So after the basketball game, we went back and we oh also we got free food at the hotel we stayed at. We got free breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Last year we only had lunch and dinner, but we were limited options. And this year we had breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we were able to ask for anything we want.
Let me just put this in that the esports team is very privileged because my friends were given I think $35 or $30 a day to spend on food.
We were also given since there's an
I'm not
arcade.
sure if they were given like money to get food or like the for their hotel the pep band like they can just like eat for free there. But as far as I was concerned, from what some of my friends at the pep band told me is that they had to pay money, which they were given a certain amount of money a day, I believe.
So our hotel also had an arcade, and we were given uh $10 arcade cards, which has 100 points on them. I was able to obtain 30.
Now, for the reasons of that this can accidentally be given and this could be like
Charles obtained 10.
y'all hi. This is somebody who did not go to Atlantic City for the fact that she had classes and that she's not part of esports. How these guys are privileged, very much so, and it shows. He's showing.
One of our Rock League guys, he spent $50, almost I think about $50 or more on a claw machine just to get a rubber duck.
Y'all, I'm gonna put this out here
He
right
used his own
now.
money, as I'm sure.
Obviously, he probably used his own money. I'm going to say this right now from the respect that I have for the esports team, which isn't that much. Much love to the esports member though, because some of them are the absolute sweetest.
Oh, thank you.
Anyways, um, esports y'all cannot handle your money. Y'all cannot, because I'm sorry, $50 for a single rubber ducky. Like I would understand if it was like like
Well,
the thing I right now
the
have on
claw
my
machines
head
are
that
rigged. They're rigged.
obviously they're rigged, but like obviously like if I understood like the thing I have in my head, yeah, I spent a good like maybe $15 max, but $50
Or more.
or more, potentially more, just for a
You got two.
it's for a duck. This is all for a rubber duck, guys. A rubber
So
duck.
also,
No.
so not just I know. So some of the other schools that are there when they were playing, they put their own little stuffed animals on top of PCs, and of course, I brought mine. Even though I did play, I know I wasn't playing. I put mine for support. Okay, so the first team that went up, I believe it was Smash Brothers. I had
Yes.
to wake up at 8. I think at
8
eight
in the
a.m. or
morning.
9 a.m.
No, 8 in
Besides,
the morning.
oh yeah, well I guess a.m.
Because the game was at 9.
So because and people are like, wait, well, if you're not Smash Team, why did you have to get up? Because I was there, I was there on business because I was as esports graphic designer. I was also the media guy there, so I was in charge of taking photos and videos and post. And I was posting nonstop.
Yeah.
And so I think the camera the tripod setup. Oh yeah, so the tripod I was given,
Mhm.
one of the legs didn't have a screw in, so yeah. So I was
Relentless.
praying that nothing happened and the camera's still safe.
Okay.
Yeah. So but no, I got great shots. They played against Niagara very well. I sent Issa a few pics.
Yeah, I got a couple pictures and I remember I was trying to figure out how to get the link because I was like, oh wait, I know that like so one of my friends was nice enough to send me the link. So because I asked one of the esports guys, I was like, yo, like when you guys get the chance, if y'all can send me like the link so I could watch you guys play Smash Bros. They didn't think I was serious. when they sent me the link, and then when I told them afterwards, obviously, like once the games were over, I did like talk to one of my friends. I was like, yeah, this is what y'all could have done better against Niagara. And then they were like, you actually watched the game? I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
And also we during that day we had Overwatch, and also I need to give her a shout out to the dance team. So do you know Alyssa? She's a captain. She's blonde hair. Sometimes she has curly hair.
I think I know who you're talking about.
So I texted Alyssa. I'm like, I sent her the Overwatch match card dynamic. I'm like, hey, I'm not sure if you guys are into games or not, but no, if you maybe just watching the stream, show support or spread the word, we would really appreciate it. She's like, yeah, of course. I did not expect her to do this at all. I was really happy. She posted on the dance team Instagram account. She gave esports a shout out with our match card.
Oh,
I did not expect her to do that. Like
wow.
I have like, oh my god. So as a favor, as a favor back at the next basketball game, I gave the dance team a shout out back.
Yeah, you see, that's what I also like about the Iona community. We like, yeah, no, this is happening, this is happening. We're just showing you like a million and one
Yeah.
things are
Also, I was
happening.
able to get the account more followers, but that was my goal.
Yeah.
I gave the dance team shout out, which they saw, they loved, and posted back. I gave the pep band a shout out, the cheer team a shout out, men's basketball or women's basketball. You know, those two they didn't see it, but I still gave them a shout out.
Yeah.
Either way, the cheer team actually followed us back.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
And they loved it, and the pep band are already followed us, but they loved that I gave them a shout out.
Yeah.
And I was trying to be. My goal was to be more active in the Iona community, saying that hey, we esports we care about our other teams as well. We're also there for support.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was my goal. I feel like I've achieved that in AC.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
so shout out to Alyssa and I'm like thank you so much. But Overwatch, so that's the team I'm on. So I didn't play, but so this is mainly A team.
Yeah, because
But
there's A team
I'm
and
there. I was
then
there as a sub
yeah,
because
because isn't B team the backup team?
yes. So B team didn't go.
Yeah.
A team did, but I'm able to be put as a sub because since I'm picking an Overwatch team and I was going to AC, like we had two or three other people in AC. So like if the team if they won, they could like they could sub us in, but we went up against Sienna and something happened and we lost and we wanted to go up against Maris, but last year we made it to finals and we lost to Maris, and so they the team they didn't want to see they didn't want Maris to see their strategy, and they thought since it was Sienna they could easily win because I know B team we beat Sienna a few times, not in AC like in our
Yeah.
regular matches, and we don't know what happened. I was mad. I cried a bit.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, and mm, like I thought I called my mom. I was crying a bit. Then I'm like, well, so then
But you got to think about it this way: like everything has like a silver lining. Yeah, you guys lost, but now you guys can like look back at the footage, see
yeah
what see what went wrong, and B, you guys got to then do nothing at Atlantic City. You don't necessarily have to wake up at like 8 in the morning. Well,
yeah
no, you had to wake up regardless
yeah
because you're media. But everybody else, they kind of just like they get to vibe. I feel like the community, at least with esports, they're very nice. Like from what I've seen, I know when I was watching the Super Smash Bros with uh Quinnipiac,
yeah
Quinnipiac.
coming back.
I don't know how to pronounce it for nothing. I'm so sorry. I think it's Quinnipiac, right? You could tell like because somebody from their team was actually a member of our team. I think the last year.
Yes.
I thought it was very nice. I enjoyed hearing the stories of some of the esports members saying like, "Oh my god, I got to see one of my friends again. I haven't seen them in a while. Like, I was just happy I got to see them. Like, I thought it was very
Oh
nice."
yeah, like I saw two members. I'm like Firewolf. How are you? Nifty Bean, what's up? Is it turn around?
Oh, hi,
Guys, there's Killian, our mascot.
Killian's over there. They have so that's our mascot,
Yeah,
Killian.
I'm not sure if I saw yeah. So, during that same day, so the Valorant team had a match. They lost to
Yeah.
Sienna. Oh, this was Valorant's first time and from at MAAC.
Yeah.
So hopefully, next year.
Yeah, I mean, it's your first for Valorant. It's your first year, so it's understandable. Like, hey, like,
Yeah.
But like I said,
It was-
you just had to develop new
then
strategies.
then the next day it was Smash. No, it was Smash
Rocket League.
Rocket League, I believe. And
No, wasn't it League of Legends?
oh yeah,
No,
no, wait, no, maybe it was.
I think it
No,
was.
League played on Friday.
Yeah, because
Wait, oh yeah, yeah. So
that's when
so yeah,
that's when Smash played.
oh yeah. So I had to wake up early, and my friend Abraham, shout out to him, he's Captain League. He took a picture of us, people in the crowd. There were not many people, and I'm like this.
So tired.
I'm so tired. I barely play League, but I'm actually thinking of trying out for next year. So I can practice in
I
the summer.
watched the league. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's maybe because I hang out a lot with more of the Smash members that I understood what was happening more than what's happening in league.
I was recording. I'm like,
Just tired.
I was tired.
I think the league team obviously they won. They did a phenomenal job at that.
They did.
Hello. I'm sorry. But they did a phenomenal job. I enjoyed watching their matches personally,
Yeah.
even though by the end of it I still had
Like,
zero.
if you
I
want-
had zero
if
clue
you-
what was happening.
If you go on YouTube and search and look at the League of Legends game cinematics, like they're amazing, but compared to gameplay, like it's not something you expect. But
Yeah.
during that, I think Rocket League and Smash played that day. Rocket League, they beat
Was it Sienna or Manhattan? No, not Manhattan.
you know
Because I watched a bit of everyone's thing. I know for a fact I kind of
I
stood.
forget what school, but
No. Wait, no. Because Friday, you guys left Wednesday. Thursday was the first match with with Niagara for Super Smash.
yes.
Right? And then Friday, and the only reason I remember this is because on that Friday, everyone who was in our game room that day, we all stopped what we were doing to watch the Smash game against Quinnipiac, whatever it's called. I'm so sorry to that school. I think you guys are known as Quakers, right?
Also, sometimes during the MAAC Twitch stream, I could be seen in the background holding the camera.
Oh, actually, I want to quickly talk about this very, very quickly. As somebody who has friends on the Super Smash Bros. Team and who does like do commentary as a thing, I do not care if what school has been undefeated for God knows how long. They have been the undefeated champions of this season. You do not call any other school sacrificial lamb. I don't know why, but
Oh yeah, I believe
during the Smash Bros
they got a
tournament,
warning. They got a warning because that's not allowed.
I felt like that was so biased and so disrespectful. I can go on, and I'm not saying this just because I go to this school. I'm saying this as like from a standpoint of view. That was like the lowest blow. I hated the fact that they used that terminology. Like
And we are a
you
Catholic
as a
school.
commentator have to be unbiased. And the fact that you decided to call these students like sacrificial lamb, like there could have been, you could have called them the underdogs, something. But like I don't know why that pissed me off. And throughout that whole
there's a
commentary,
warning.
it felt like they were biased.
I believe they received a warning. They can't say that. They can't say that.
Like I understand, like you're trying to like state that, oh, like like basically because this is basically kind of like a lose situation, like Iona's gonna lose. I understand that. However, you as a comment, at least for me as a commentator, you should not be biased, right? I do not care if you are rooting for whatever school. You could be rooting for my school, you could be rooting for Manhattan, Siena, all these other big names. The fact that you decided to be biased, when you as a commentator, you have to be unbiased. You have to see it from both sides of the play.
Yeah. So I learned in my class when commentating, like even though you're a fan of one team, not the other, you have to be biased. Like no matter what. Like your job is to be professional, and if you're siding with your favorite team and not the team you don't like, like it doesn't
Look
look good
good.
because you're busy, like you're there uh on business. Your
Yeah,
job is to represent both teams,
I
not
feel like
not one way.
the whole thing was, I felt personally, to me, there were points that you could tell that there was a really big bias with Quinnipiac. And again, I do not have anything against the Quinnipiac team. They played really good. Okay.
They
I
did.
have nothing against any of the teams just because I go to this school. However, I feel like if you're gonna commentate, if you're gonna make, you can throw in your own opinions, but you also need to like uplift the other team.
Last year,
Cause like you just saying, oh yeah, there's sacrificial lamb, but they beat Niagara. Like, okay, we beat Niagara. Thank you. But I feel like the terminology was wrong. And there was also another moment when it was during the Twitch stream, and I remember because I was watching with my friend Peter, and I got so pissed off. It was during one of the games, and at one point, it's I'm trying not to like disclose who the person is, but it's like these two players and they've been friends. This is the player I was talking about from
I
Quinnipiac,
oh yeah,
right?
I know who you're
The
talking about.
audacity, I don't know who was behind the camera, but that this is what bothered me. Also, like when you do camera work. This our teammate, right, from our esports team broke down, right? He broke down after his loss.
I feel very bad, and I was there.
I did not need to see him have a mental breakdown for a good minute. I understand that you're trying to capture like, our team side, but the fact that it was like it just stood on
Oh
like
so the camera guy was on him.
the camera guy was on him for a good split second
That-
and it bothered me
That's not right.
so
So the rule is
much
so at times
while
like
they were talking about how good Quinnipiac was. And I was just like, go to Quinnipiac, go show like the like what just happened. Why are you showing a team player? Like, and this is just because one, I don't know this person like that, by the way. This is not because I'm like buddy buddy with them. I know them strictly, he's my acquaintance. Strictly because of the fact that I care a lot about people's feelings. I should not have to see this person have a mental breakdown.
so like I I,
Period.
I remember last year while I was working the soccer game, and when one of our players was injured, while I put a camera, I was immediately told in headphones to go to a different player, and like I'm like, oh, okay, and so meaning that when players like injured or something's going on, like
Like
it's
you
not right.
don't hold, like I understood, like this, like he's upset because again, if you watched the Twitch stream, they were saying like how they were really great friends and that they are still good friends. And I understand, like it's very hard to lose, especially because again we were against Quinnipiac, right? I'm gonna call it Quinnipiac. If I'm wrong, I will correct it next time. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
But it was the fact that, excuse me, the fact that I had to, like, I watched and I, like, my heart really, like, I felt bad for the fact that he lost to begin with, but for the fact that the camera stood on him. You are talking about Quinnipiac. You're talking about everything. Like, I give them applause for like talking about good sportsmanship. Great, awesome. You could have shown the Smash game, like, like do a recap of it. You could have done anything else. The fact that you had the gall. I'm not gonna say the audacity, but the gall to keep the camera on him, because I saw Jack like just squat down just to talk to him, and that's when they finally panned out the camera. It's when Jack covered him. That should have not gotten
was
up
there.
to that point.
I was there for that, and I didn't know the camera went on
It
him.
stood
I didn't.
as they were talking, and then they did like recaps, and then they were talking about all this other stuff. Hold on.
What's up?
Oh. Yes. Yes, it was. It was a big yeah.
Our first comment.
It is. And that's what bothers me.
Yes.
Because again, I don't know this player. I don't know him very well. I just know he's on the Smash Bros team. You don't do that as a commentator. You do not do that as somebody who's in media. Sacrificial lamb
So when it happened,
got me upset.
I put my phone down and I put a camera down. I stopped recording it. I want to make sure that if he's okay, because I felt bad as well.
No, the thing is that, like, obviously they have to record actions. They have to show what they're doing. I understand that 100%. I'm not going to sit here and say, like, you can't show like their emotions, because that's what they do during soccer games. That's what they do during a lot of games. However, you are recording from a distance. They are talking about a whole different thing. That camera should not be on him. At the very least, I'd rather have the camera on the Quinnipiac team. I'm gonna say it like that, just so that way I make sure at least I say it right once. One, like, put it on that team. You are talking about that team. Please do not have it on somebody that you. I'm telling you, if I saw the cameraman or camerawoman or whoever it was behind the camera zoom in on that person, I actually probably would have had. I would have had way more to say, and I probably would not be saying a lot right now because I would be cursing my mouth off. Do not be like, that's what bothered me. During a lot of the games, I realized some of the commentators were extremely biased towards the other team, either towards you guys or towards the other team. I do not mess. I almost cursed, my bad. I do not mess with people being biased when it's a game. One, you do not represent, like, you are representing yourself as a human being. You don't do that. You don't, straight up, you don't do that. You are representing, because there's a reason you're the commentator and it's not somebody from our school.
Yeah.
If it's somebody from our school, I'll get it. I'll be like, okay, now I see why you're being biased, but you still shouldn't do that. There's more of an explanation to it. However, I personally didn't think that was cool. And the worst part is that most of the Smash Bros players did not know that they were called Sacrificial Lamb until I told them.
I know
Which is
the
stupid.
game. It was a close game. Like I thought that.
Respectfully, we had Quinnipiac shaking a little bit. Okay,
Yeah.
we had them a little nervous. I will give the esports team that. I will give the Smash Bros team that. In my personal opinion, yes, though, like, there was a really big, like, difference. If they're undefeated, right? I think my esports team, and this is where, like, this can come off as a bias because I'm not part of the esports team, but I do hang out with them. I think they did a good job.
Yeah.
However, with that being said, I already spoke to the esports captains. I already said my opinions on what I think they need to do better for the next year. And if they take my advice, that's great. This is coming from somebody who also does not play Smash Bros, but who has worked in teams. I've done commentary for teams. I've worked social media for teams. I understand, but I think that was the most unprofessional thing that you can do as a commentator. If they didn't get a strike for it, fine. If people want to think I'm acting like a child because that, like, oh, I'm being overly sensitive, that is fine. That's your basic opinion. That's fine. However, it also kind of hits when you know someone too. At least in my opinion, when you know someone, or at least you see them on, like, I don't see that kid on a day-to-day basis. I see him every once in a while. Maybe, like, you guys, like, people could say, oh yeah, no, she's being biased. You don't call a school team sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
That ticks me off more than anything else in the world. Besides the fact that the camera panned on our esports player when he's, like, basically mentally breaking down, right? It's a whole thing. It is ridiculous. But I don't want to talk about it any more than I have to.
Next, our Rocket League team, I forget. So for finals, it was against Fairfield, and last year they beat Fairfield. This year it wasn't great, and the Fairfield team was just like roasting us, and I wanted to say back, even though I couldn't. I wanted to say back.
It's not worth it.
I wanted to say back. Well, no, at least our Overwatch team it didn't cheat against Manhattan.
They cheated?
So not Max. So during the regular tournament, one of the streams they were caught cheating because the settings were changed.
That's crazy. Am I surprised? Okay, actually no. That has nothing to do with Fairfield. Like, as a school,
I wanted to say that so bad, but I knew I couldn't.
But like, no, because the thing is, the best thing that you could do when people are treating you with, like, so much spite like that, you gotta just let it go. Because obviously, if they want to be special, they can be special. Go ahead. You can say all you want about our team. End of the day, you guys know that, you know what? You guys did the best that y'all can. Y'all worked your butts off, and y'all didn't cheat. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
End of the day, as long as you did what you had to do, I think at the end of the day, you as somebody who watched some of the esports games, I am so proud of our esports team. I truly am from the bottom of my heart. I will never admit it to anybody from our esports team. I'm not gonna lie. I will never say to anybody in esports that I'm proud of them like that. He's the only witness as of right now. But I'm super proud of that team. I'm proud of the Smash Bros team. They I'm proud of the Smash Bros team, the Valorant team, the Overwatch team. I'm proud of every single one of them. Y'all just need to try harder. I can go on for days and days and days on what each of y'all could do to like work better and be better like players, but I'm not gonna do that because that will probably take an hour and 30, and we do not have an hour and 30. I'm not blessed with an hour and 30.
After that match, after the loss, so we back to our rooms, then to arcade, and we actually, and we ate, we I got these cool injustice. They had an injustice a giant injustice arcade machine, but it was basically a giant mobile version. But you get these cool collectible cards. I got like a bunch of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and also, and you actually scan the card to use a character you got. I was like doing
That
nonstop.
reminds me of kind of like the Nintendo Switch when you played the Nintendo Switch with like the little amiibo
Yeah.
thingy.
Yeah,
I think with Splatoon you guys can do it too. Oh yeah, we're also having a Splatoon team, hopefully.
Yeah.
Which is really great.
Actually, I brought the cards with me. You want to see them? You want to see them?
Yeah, sure. Why
All
not?
right, so I will be right back. Quick.
Okay, I'm gonna have a conversation while he goes and gets his little cards. So, one, hi.
Also, you might have to let me back in the room.
Yeah, I'll let you back in. Or put something at the door. Why? Wait, why do I have to let you back in? Okay, I'm gonna be very honest. When it comes to the esports team, right? I personally think, all in all, the esports team did really well. Okay. End of the day, I say till the cows come home. Obviously into an empty room as well, but I'm super proud of that team. That team, I think, did a phenomenal job, especially our Super Smash Bros team. I'm so proud of every single member because end of the day, like, you got to think about it. They fought the good fight, okay? As cheesy as that sounds coming out my mouth. If you're a Gale, you know what I'm talking about. You fought the good fight. That's what they did. The League of Legends teams, they did just that, and that's why we won the match. And
Yeah,
I can't wait to see
League
what they do
avenged
next.
us. They avenged us.
It's not even avenging. It's just like the fact that
Oh, so I'm back.
I'm back in the New York groove.
So these are combinations. This is a combination of last year's and this year's cards. Also, I got some Minecraft Dungeon cards.
Why Minecraft?
One of
Dungeons?
my players went up to me. He's like Anthony, I've a gift for you, and I'm like, oh, thank you.
Oh, it's Batman.
Yeah.
It's a Series 7 card, which is really cool.
So yeah, look at the cards.
Dungeon. Oh wait, hold on. There's a row Fuego. Who's Fuego?
It's from Minecraft Dungeons.
I'm not. There's a.
What?
There's a panda.
Yes, there's a panda.
I'm gonna be. There's a panda.
I showed my sister that. She's like,
no.
it's a panda.
Wonder Woman, Superman in orange is the new black, apparently. General Zod. Smash. Okay. I'm sorry. General Zod. Oh, my bad. Anyways.
Also, look closely, some characters, the rare cards have 3 characters.
Oh, that's really cool. There's a lot of cards. Flash, Lobo. We have Doomsday. I can't pronounce that for nothing.
Those Marvel cards.
Why does I'm gonna be very honest. Iron Fist kind of looks like the knockoff version of Green Lantern. Hulk as he should. Hawkeye as we should. There's a Marvel player called Colossus.
X-Men.
Oh, X-Men. Okay.
That's like a dark.
He looks like a zombie.
He's a zombie.
Hawk Girl. The Flash again. I see a lot of Wonder Woman. Batgirl. Wonder Woman. I think he has a thing for Wonder Woman. Actually, no, you have a thing for Scarlet Witch. My bad. Bane. Superman. He reminds me of some of these characters remind me of like mafiosos.
3 characters.
Speed Force.
the boss, the boss, these are hard to get, but the boss cards.
Ooh, her. Ooh, Raven. I like her. She's my favorite.
Yeah. Also, point out so you get these at random.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh, so esports, we did real life Mario Kart because we went on a go kart.
You did what?
We went on go karts.
No, the something before that.
Real life Mario Kart.
Oh, real life Mario Kart.
Yeah. What did you think I said?
I heard.
What did you think I said?
I heard real life murder party. I'm so okay. I do have hearing problems. I'm gonna be very honest.
That explains so
I
much.
have hearing problems because I always have headphones in. So oopsies.
That explains so much.
But
Yes.
Yeah.
So we did real life Mario Kart. It was a lot. It was $26, but it was totally worth it.
oh, so you went go karting basically.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
It was a lot of fun. Oh, we did mini golf. What else? We wanted to do an escape room, but that was like $40.
$40. You guess what those $40 could have been well spent on instead of 2 rubber ducks. An escape room. I'm sorry. The nearly $50 for a 50 and up. Nah, I'm taking this. 50 and above. Okay, $50 and above
I have this recording.
for 2 ducks. I actually want to take.
Wait,
a picture.
it's right here. It's right here.
Oh my god, I remember. I didn't know he spent $50. I want to know what anybody who's willing to spend $50 on a duck, like just playing like the little claw machine to get like and it's a
Also,
small duck.
I gave a shout out to IUTV.
But like, I genuinely want to know who's willing to spend $50
Oh, also,
and more
I shout out to our
for a
dance team.
duck. Yeah,
I did.
yeah. Remember the cheer? I remember seeing it for a while actually.
Oh, here it is. Oh, here is the real life Mario Kart. Wait.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, because I do remember you guys doing that.
Here's the dance team. Give us a shout out back.
I'm going this
Yeah.
way. Yeah, but there's that. That was just my opinion on that.
Yeah, but so the last match with the league they had on Saturday. They won. So the league avenged all of us. It was. I was there in the background. I was recording. I put a camera on, like recording. Make sure to get good shots.
Wait, when are you gonna edit the video?
So, thing is, so when we came back, so now that we had to leave, I went back to my room, and during break I was going to edit. Or so when I back home, I was going to start editing. I left the SD card in my dorm.
So do you have the SD card on you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I've started editing, but also I still have to get interviews from the league team.
I don't think you might be able to, cause it's like it's been like.
I know.
So, oopsies. But like that, like oh yeah, for IUTV we're also doing a day in the life of or like the MAAC tournament. So it's kind of like a week, kind of sort of, 4 days, 5 days in the life of Anthony and Cameron.
So
right?
so originally, so we were going to do that, but so we just have like I get interviews. So I had to put like well, I was going to do that, but I ended up recording on my phone a lot. So I'm just going to put in like the day day in life of being at esports. So it's going so to make the video. Then I'm going to be speaking. I'm going to do a voice over it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cause I know that what you call? I remember when he brought it up. I was like, oh, I would totally do that. But then I realized I'm not part of esports.
Actually, since Issa, she yesterday was the day before. She made a really cool graphic that I posted. I gave her a shout out, and now I have an idea for next semester or next year to build a graphic design team for esports.
I think, but most of the what's happening with esports is that everybody right now has to retry.
Yeah, my coach told me that I'm still gonna be the graphic designer.
Oh, okay.
But my plan is to build a team. because
Okay.
no, when I'm gone, I'm not sure.
He's leaving next year, guys.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am. Oh, who knows? Maybe I'll get a job here.
You could. You could.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, there
So,
you go. I feel better.
that's what Dean as well. I'm gonna next year. I'm gonna train Issa.
I mean, I've been doing it like okay. I've been like I've said, I've done graphic this. I've been on PR for teams before. I have like for a while. I haven't done it for anybody for Iona, but like sometimes like I'll have a friend be like, "Hey, I need you to make something for like this team." And I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll do it." I've done it. I've helped my friends sometimes like post for the social media accounts, tell them like this is something that you should take pictures of. This is something I've done photography. I know how to do editing. For the most part, I just want to learn the videography. So once I figure out videography, I'm going to be good. And then I know how to edit for the most
Yeah,
part.
I was impressed of flowers she made.
I did that took me like maybe like 20-30 minutes.
I can make
Not
that.
even 20-30
I can make
minutes.
that like in 5 minutes.
Not even 20-30 minutes. Like what initially happened is that someone gave me a poster and I just decided to work on it, and then I just showed it to them. They're like, "Oh, that's cool." And I made it like 5 minutes, 5 like 10-ish minutes because I was working on something anyways, so I just decided to just use it with that. And then it took a little more time because I started asking for opinions. So I was asking some of the esports members. I asked some of the managers for input.
Then I was and I thought it was great.
I asked there's this other kid who does really, really great designs. So I just kind of asked for his input. He told me what to do.
I know who you're talking about.
¿Qué? Ese?
Yeah.
Es nombre.
Hmm?
¿Qué es el nombre? What's his name?
Oh, I talking about Brian.
No.
Oh,
I wasn't talking about Bray. No, he's not in that spectrum. He's not in esports. So I just asked because I know that they do really, really good.
Because I know Brian. He shout out to him. He's on Smash team. He makes graphics for Smash.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so wait, who does the graphics for social media?
I'm in charge of Instagram, so I do that. He is in charge of the Twitter.
You guys have a Twitter?
Yeah, I didn't know that. And also, and
They
someone
have a Twitter?
and someone's in charge of the TikTok.
Y'all have a TikTok?
Yes, we do.
No, y'all
Yes,
don't.
we do.
No way. Hold up. Wait, give me one quick second because I don't believe that they have a Twitter. What's the name of their y'all Twitter handle? So that way I know what to avoid.
Our TikTok page.
Wait, are we even allowed to
5
do
minutes.
music? 5 minutes, got it.
Yeah.
Jeez, okay.
See, we have TikTok.
Okay, a TikTok. Wait, what was the last video? Wait a minute. Give me one quick second. What was the last one? Okay, the last video that they posted was. Now y'all about to hear my mouth. Now you're gonna hear my mouth after this whole thing, so that way I can complain to you about the esports social media. Cause you guys, okay. The social media page is a mess.
Okay, but on Instagram it's not. I mean,
It's like okay. Some of them they could just be just straight up posting highlights. They don't even need to be a straight up just like post. It could be like a story or a highlight. Also, you need to learn how to like I think I'm losing my voice, but you guys need to learn how to count and like I'm gonna teach you how to do social media because this is coming from somebody like me. Like
I've been doing YouTube since high school.
oh, I don't have to do YouTube for me to know how to do social media.
Also, we do have a YouTube page.
I don't know about none of these channels
And
because they don't promote the channels properly.
And also, we have a website in progress.
Once again, the promoting team. Please, Lord Jesus, the promoting team. They can't like y'all need a PR better.
Yeah, we
Your promote. I'm like he's after this. I'm telling you, he's gonna at least hear like 10 minutes of me just complaining about their PR team because I didn't know about a website in progress. I didn't know about no Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. No one knows about these pages because they're not posted on the Instagram. Why are you not also like come on? If you guys want to be like give me your job at this point. Hand it over. Give me your promotional team.
No, wait, no. Next year, next year is when I'm gonna make a graphic design team. You're gonna be on it.
Again, once I said I better get that Instagram page.
Oh, I mean,
I'm stealing the Instagram. We gotta revamp that. That has to be redone. I will fix it. Cause oh my god.
Would you like an invite to our social media Discord?
I need to talk to
Gene?
who has don't I have to talk to Skaska?
Scotcha. Well, yeah,
Skacha.
yes, and also and Gene, who's our manager.
Y'all. Y'all.
Okay, you're losing your voice. You're losing your voice. You're losing your voice.
Jesus Christ. I sound
You're losing.
I don't know what's happening with my voice either. It's probably because I haven't like cleared my throat or have water today yet. So if I sound very like high pitched and very annoying, I can't help y'all. But I think we have to wrap up because
Yes.
it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So this is us wrapping it up. Hopefully, we see you guys next week.
next week, and hopefully,
And I won't have this voice.
Hopefully, we guess.
Yes.
But
Hopefully.
Anthony,
Hi, Misa.
and have a good weekend.
Good night. It's good night. Why not?